Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital 2-week spoilers July 29th to August 9th. Morgan returns and Ava panics. In the 2-week spoilers for General Hospital on ABC from July 29th to August 9th, 2024, viewers can expect a roller coaster of emotions and plenty of drama. Key events include the return of Morgan Corinthos, Brian Craig, while Ava Jerome, Maura West, finds herself in a state of panic. Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, who seems to be grappling with a bipolar spiral, has a loaded gun ready for Jagger Cates, Adam Harrington. However, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, steps in and tries to calm the situation. Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, unwilling to abandon Sonny, steps in to pressure Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, to help Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, out of a tight spot. Meanwhile, tensions rise between T.J. Ashford, Taj Bello, and Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, over the custody of their surrogate baby, and Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, is forced to intervene. The return of Rick Lansing adds another level of intrigue to the story. Sonny, who is spiraling out of control, ends up pushing his close friends away. Amidst all this, a medical crisis looms large, possibly involving Sonny or Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, leading Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, to jump into action the weeks of 7/29-8/9/2024. Get all your daily General Hospital spoilers and news here at Soap Dirt. And stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. Port Charles is no stranger to shocking resurrections, but this one might just send Ava Jerome into a tailspin. In a stunning twist that shakes up the Corinthos family and reignites old rivalries, Morgan Corinthos is back, and his return is as mysterious as it is explosive. For years, everyone believed Morgan had died in that tragic car explosion, his life snuffed out by a bomb meant for someone else. The guilt, the anger, and the heartbreak that followed shaped the people closest to him, especially Ava Jerome, whose actions led to that fateful night. She tampered with Morgan's bipolar medication, setting off a tragic chain reaction. But now, with Morgan back, Ava's sins aren't buried anymore. The ghost who wasn't. It starts quietly. Carly begins receiving anonymous texts, fragments of messages only Morgan would send. One mentions the docs. Another references a family memory no one else could possibly know. At first, she assumes it's someone cruelly playing games. But when Sonny finds a photo of Morgan, recent and alive, everything changes. Jason gets pulled into the mystery next, following leads that take him from the Pine Barrens to an abandoned clinic outside Port Charles. There, he finds something no one could explain. A medical chart under the name M. Corbin, matching Morgan's age and medical history. The DNA test confirms it. Morgan Corinthos is alive. He's been in a mental health facility under a false name, rescued years ago by a doctor who thought he was protecting a lost young man from the mob war that nearly killed him. Morgan had severe memory loss, unable to recall who he was or what happened. But now, the pieces are coming back, and with them, a flood of rage, confusion, and pain. Carly's joy, Sonny's rage. When Carly first sees Morgan, she collapses into tears. The reunion is raw and emotional, as mother and son cling to each other, both trembling with disbelief. "You were never gone, baby," she whispers. But Sonny's reaction is very different. While he's grateful his son is alive, he's also consumed by fury. At whoever hit him, and more importantly, at Ava. Sonny's instincts kick in immediately. He knows Ava's fingerprints are somewhere in this tragedy. And when he learns from Jason that Morgan's medication had been tampered with before the crash, the truth hits him like a freight train. "Ava Jerome murdered our son," he growls to Jason, his voice shaking with rage. "And now she's going to pay for it." Ava's panic. Meanwhile, Ava's world starts to crumble. Word spreads fast in Port Charles, whispers that Morgan might be alive. She tells herself it's impossible, that this is another cruel twist of fate. But when she sees Carly rushing to the hospital with tears streaming down her face, the blood drains from her own. Haunted by guilt and fear, Ava spirals. Every corner of the city feels like a ghost town filled with judgmental eyes. Even Nina, once her ally, begins to pull away, sensing the darkness closing in. Ava can't sleep. She keeps seeing Morgan in her dreams, accusing her, his eyes filled with betrayal. And then, he walks into the Metro court. Morgan's presence is electric. The moment he locks eyes with Ava, Time freezes. She gasps, her glass slipping from her hand and shattering against the marble floor. "Morgan," she whispers, voice trembling. "You remember me now?" he replies coldly. "Because I remember everything."